Hi guys, today I will make a video about a Nikon S and the Nikon S2. Those rangefinders is probably 65 years old, and the early Nikon rangefinder model M, which is not too common to find, but you can find the S or S2 on eBay frequently, and compare the dollar D value, I think it's still worth some money if you're a collector, buy a Nikon S or S2. Just for the future, you will see they will gain values. Those are very cool camera, just for the look, and it's very elegant. This camera is a Nikon S, which is you can identify from the same size of the viewfinder and the rangefinder windows. And on the top, and the S is got a 1D knob, and the S2, you will see it's not a knob anymore. It's more like a modern the handle, the 1D handle. And the S looks a little bit more classic, and you can see the rewind selector here. It's a very rounded, and here is the rewinding knob. For the S2, you will see the rewinding knob, just like the later camera. You can flip the things back out, and you can rewind much faster. Alright, let's talk about the S first. So this is a rangefinder camera, and this camera comes with a 50-1/4 lens. Got a beautiful coating. You can see the blue color, and the viewfinder is still nice clear. It's a little bit smaller viewfinder compared to S2. The operating is pretty simple, and actually it's funny. Regardless of how complicated the camera is, you only have to control two things to make the lens exposure. One is the shutter speed. Another one will be aperture. The combination of the right combination of those two, you will make a right exposure. So for the S, how to use it? And first of all, you wind up, cock the shutter, and you can see here, and the shutter speed line up with the arrow. If you want to change the shutter speed, you must wind up, cock the shutter first, and lift up, and change the shutter speed to whatever you want. You wind up, you change, you lift up, okay, you can see the things rotate just like an old Leica. You wind up, and you change, and you push button, shutter. And for the S, they have a two shutter speed adjustment. One is a high speed, and one is a low speed in the bottom. And if you want to change the low speed, what you have to do, well, you have to put the shutter speed fast to 1/20, which is red. I hope you can see it. And now you get 1/20 speed. You see the low one is 1/20 as well. So let's wind up, you fire. the shutter. You want a lower speed, you change the knob here to the speed you desired. For example, 1 second in this case. You can see the shutter still working pretty good. It's like a 65 or 70 years old camera, so it's not bad. I think it's a pretty high quality. And if you want a half second, you rotate the knob. You put it in 2, so that's half second, and it pushes shutter. And you go back to the normal speed. Use the high speed. You change the lower part of the speed dial, and change it to the red and to 20s, 120s. Now you change the speed on the top. You want up first, and you lift the knob and you change it. Okay, let's go to 1/200th. Alright, for this camera, for the S, the highest speed is 1/500th. And in one up film, you flip the rewinding selector here, and it went up. Now let's talk about the lens. You need a focus. You can use the focus style right here. It's like a copy of a Contax. You can see the lens moving in and out, and the rangefinder. You can see the image line up. You got the focus, right focus, and also you can use the barrel of the lens. That's what I heard, the mechanism use of a copper, so when you use the knob too much, eventually it will strip the gears. For the apertures, maybe it's hard to see. That's the aperture ring. You can change the apertures. Let's see what you can see here. I guess it's yeah, you can see a little bit. It's all the way to 1/4 and all the way down to 16. And you may see some oils in the blade, but since it's a rangefinder camera, it really doesn't matter. And let's look at the back. For S, you get 2 knobs. You have to open both sides. You rotate both sides. You can see O, open, S, it must be means shut or close. After that, you can just take the back out. It's pretty much like a Leica, but it's better than Leica. The Leica is you really cannot see the shutter screen. So you put the film here, you pull over, and you can see. Okay, you can see the slot for the film, and you push the film inside. You can line up. And that's the way you wind up the film. Okay. You know, this camera, the shutter curtain is kind of wrinkled a little bit, but still light tight, so still useful. Let me show you the slow speed, maybe you can see better. Like I say, one up, you change the speed, and let's try 1 second. Alright, let's see where you can see. I'll put the F to 2A. Hope you can see something. Alright, I guess the shutter jammed a little bit. I guess for the old camera, those things happens. Okay, let's change a different speed to see where I can find the shutter better. Okay. So those cameras usually use once a while, so sometimes need exercise, just like a person. Otherwise, you get stiff joints. Alright, and after you roll the film, you put the back, slide up, and you turn the knob. And now you have the film counter here. Actually, you can manually rotate to, I think it's this one, it's counting down. So if you're 36, you put a 36, and the counting down will show you how many film you left. Okay. Now let's talk about the S2. You can see this camera is pretty beat up. The person I bought from, he told me this camera has been in Korean War and used by a U.S. Army soldier. Actually, it's an officer. So you can see the dent on the lens mount, and it's pretty well used. This one comes with the f1.4 lens as well. The difference, you can see a large viewfinder windows, and this is a very nice viewfinder and rangefinder system. Very clear and very pleasant to look through, and it's a little bit different compared to S, and more like the Nikon F. Actually, the Nikon F basically is the same camera, and put the prism on the top and put the middle case, so you get a single lens reflex. Other than that, I think the mechanism is pretty much the same. And you run up here, and you push button. You change the shutter speed. And as I understand, the S2 have two versions. This is the early version. The later version, you will see the dial will be the black. It's more like a Nikon F. And you adjust the rangefinder will be the same way. Rotate. In the bottom, S2 only have one side to open the case, like a Nikon F, and also have the film reminder here. It will show you it's a black white, or you put the red part. Actually, no, this is basically the film, like the speed of the film reminder. Okay, you can see ASA and the DIN, and you can just push down and rotate with your fingers. I think it's a good thing. Sometimes we really don't know, since the camera don't have a light meter built in, so most times sometimes you need the light meter, and you need to know this film speed. for rewind the film, actually here is the rewinding knob. You rotate from A to advance the film to R to rewind. You push here you put it to rewind, you can rewind the film. Alright, and open the back. It's just one, you rotate 90 degree, 180 degree. You take it off. It's like a Nikon F. There you go. And you can see the shutter curtain is very nice, flat. And let's see. The faster speed is still good as to the lower speed. Let's see 1 second whether it works good or not. I guess this one is still working good, a little bit younger. Alright, and let's put it back. So basically, for those older rangefinder camera, when you use it, when you set the shutter speed, first things first, you have the cock shutter. You lift up and you rotate the shutter adjustment to the speed you desired. And for the aperture, it's aperture range. It's pretty just like any other rangefinder camera. I really wish the Nikon will make some of those rangefinder looking digital camera just like a Leica. I think it's very unique, beautiful. I think we'll have a certain market for the old retro looking digital camera, and I think the most digital camera today, it tends to be very small. It's hard to hold. I like to hold the full-size rangefinder camera, and I hope the Nikon think about it, make a digital rangefinder, retro-looking digital camera. That'd be nice. Of course, we have to pay for it, maybe a few $1,000s. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much.